January 3rd, Saint Genevieve, Virgin. Saint Germanus, when passing through, noticed the little shepherdess and predicted her future sanctity. At 7 years of age, she made a vow of perpetual chastity. After the death of her parents, she moved to Paris, but she often traveled on works of mercy, which by the gifts of prophecy and miracles she unfailingly performed. At one time she was cruelly persecuted. Her enemies, jealous of her power, called her a hypocrite and tried to drown her. But Saint Germanus, having sent her some blessed bread as a token of esteem, the outcry ceased, and ever afterwards she was honored as a saint. During the siege of Paris by Childeric, king of the Franks, Genevieve went out with a few followers and procured corn for the starving citizens. Nevertheless, Childeric, though a pagan, respected her, and at her request spared the lives of many prisoners. By her exhortations again, when Attila and his Huns were approaching the city, the inhabitants, instead of taking flight, gave themselves to prayer and penance and averted, as she had foretold, the impending scourge. Clovis, when converted from paganism by his holy wife, made Genevieve his constant adviser, and, in spite of his violent character, made a generous and Christian king. She died within a few weeks of the monarch in the year 512, aged 89. A pestilence broke out at Paris in 1129, which in a short time swept off 14,000 persons, and, in spite of all human efforts, daily added to its victims. At length, on November 26, the shrine of Saint Genevieve was carried in solemn procession through the city. That same day, only 3 persons died, the rest recovered, and no others were taken ill. This was but a first of a series of miraculous favors which the city of Paris has obtained through the relics of its patron saint. Unfortunately, the greater part of the relics of the saint were destroyed or pillaged in the French Revolution. Genevieve was only a poor peasant girl, but Christ dwelt in her heart. She was anointed with his Spirit and with power. She went about doing good, and God was with her.